Hi. Hi, everybody. It is me, Panran, your local night terror. Once again, live on stream. Hi, Zach. Hi, Inky. Hi, Ellie. I hope you guys are having good days today so far. Man, it has definitely been a time for me. I'm trying to figure out where to put my drink without like blocking my screen. That's the biggest issue, because I've been using this Pikachu tumbler that my mom got me for drinking hot tea, and I'm like, where the fuck do I put this? I'm always like lost once I start streaming. I'm like, where the fuck does this go even? But yeah, how's everybody doing today? I heard Tumblr as Tumblr. Oh my god, Inky, no. Oh my god. You're doing good? That's good, Zach. I'm glad. I was actually going to see about something. I was like, your mom's on Tumblr? Fuck no. Honestly, for all I know, she could be. My mom is she has Instagram. She has Facebook. She has Pinterest. And I'm like, she also has eBay. I don't know where she goes to find all of the crap that she fucking... I don't know where she finds all the crap that she tries to peddle to me, but I know that she's on random things. My mom told me she was on Reddit, and I was like, be so careful. Inky, if my mom was on Reddit, I would never be online again. Also, doesn't your mom know your like online username? Like literally if she goes onto Reddit and searches up Incubus, she'll find all of the clips that you're in with me. But yeah, so she watches my YouTube. What? What? Why does your mom watch my YouTube? What is happening? Oh my god. Hello? She loves me. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. She likes VTubers. I don't even know what to say. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? We all love Pan. I appreciate that. I do. But I'm not expecting for my friend's mom to be like, oh my god, I love Pan. Pan's so funny. Oh my god, Inky, when are you collabing with Pan again? It's been like 80 years since y'all last played Core Keeper, and it's been 40 years since y'all last played Super Lesbian Animal RPG. She said that. Bro, what the fuck? What? Am I funny? I don't even feel like I'm funny. I feel like I just exist. What the fuck? She said, Pan's so funny. What are you doing more streams with them? I'm being so dead ass. Dude, what the fuck? I have to be like hallucinating right now or something. This is insanity. This is like, oh my God, like, you are funny thou. Yeah, listen to Zach. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, make sure you guys redeem your wake up redeems. You had a nightmare about going to a burger place, but the ice cream machine was broken. Oh my God. Dude, I don't even know what to say to that. I guess it's because for me, the content I make isn't the type of content I enjoy. So it's very difficult to be sitting here and be like, oh my God, y'all think I'm funny? Because I don't fucking think I'm funny. I think I'm just here. I'm just here doing my own thing, trying to live. That's what it feels like for me. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware. You had a nightmare about reality being obliterated. These are very two different nightmares. Very two different scales of nightmares. And there's something really fucking funny about that, honestly. Mine's just my life right now. Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Inky. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Oh my gosh, I'm just okay. So, oh hi Texta, hi. So what I was wanting to do was I don't know if you guys have been following with my Twitter because I can't, what's it called? Because of the way the Twitter API system works, I'm not able to have all of my tweets automatically update on my Discord right now. And there might be a way to fix it, but I just haven't figured it out because I'm not the smartest. But basically, small health updates. I've been, experiencing more pain in my shoulders after the spinal fusion, whatever. And like I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. And so I went to a radiologist who checked to see what was going on, because my doctor was like, based off an x-ray, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong. Like, the stent that fuses your spine together looks fine. Everything looks all dandy. You look okie dokie. And they're like, okay, but let's get you something called a CT myelogram. And that'll be better able to tell us what your nerves look like, as well as your like muscles that are near your spine. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know what that is. That sounds great. And my mom was with me at the time. And we were just talking about like what I'd experienced, all that type of stuff. And they're like, yeah, we'll order you the CT myelogram. You should be able to, you know, get it scheduled and all that stuff. You want to know what they didn't tell me? They didn't tell me that it's basically a spinal tap. They didn't say anything about it being involved with my spine, like you having to inject stuff into my spine. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of self-explanatory because isn't CT like short for contrast? So I don't know what I was expecting, but they did not explain at all that it was going to be a spinal tap. So as I'm like calling around to figure out the best place I can go to for this, they're like, oh yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be the procedure where they get the contrast dye and they inject it through your spinal joint into your spinal column where all your nerves are. And then that will travel all throughout your spine and will then spread out to your like nerves and stuff to show what all's happening. And I was like, the doctor didn't tell me that was gonna happen. That was really fucking annoying. But hey, American doctors, am I right? Yeah, I was so mad. I was so mad. Because like, how are you not going to tell me the details of what that means? So I ended up getting that done on Friday. That way my mom would be able to drive me home. I would have Friday and Saturday off like I usually do from work. I feel like it's not touching my mouth very well today. Hold on. Actually, maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know anymore. So, how do I put this? On Friday, they scheduled me for like 2 p.m. on a Friday, which I honestly appreciated because that's like my usual wake up schedule for work. You know, I work 3 p.m. to, well, I usually say I work 2 p.m. to 11 because I have to leave my house by 2 p.m. to get to work at 2:30. To be fair, that's exactly what a myelogram is. I don't know what a myelogram is. I don't know what a myelogram is. Like, they didn't explain at all what that was. They told me the word, but didn't tell me what it meant. It's like if they're like, oh, hey, you want to go visit Chernobyl? And you don't know what Chernobyl is. You think it's like, oh, it might just be some store or something. And then they're like, oh, no, it's a radioactive fallout area. Huh? You didn't think to explain to me what that meant? Also, congrats on waking up for your time loop from your time loop text. Oh my God. Yeah, that's on them. Any medical procedure should be explained no matter what. Yeah. I felt like I was insane. I was like, why didn't they tell me what this was? So then what happened? I got there and they had me like inside immediately. Like they're like, okay, get all your stuff changed, blah blah blah, and then we're gonna throw you on this bed table thing. And they're like, oh yeah, and these bars are for you to hold on to. You're gonna want to hold on to them. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but okay. So apparently when you're getting the stuff done, what they do is they bring you back to the bed table thingy. They put you on your stomach. They clean over the part where they're going to do the injection in. That's never a good sign, being told to hold on to things. It's what usually happens when a term is so common in a place they didn't think to explain what it is. Yeah. Honestly, it is a spinal specialist, so I wouldn't be surprised if the term is extremely common there, but it wasn't common to me. They're the specialist. I'm just the patient. I don't want to be the specialist patient. I just want to go to the doctor and they figure out what's wrong with me and then I go home. That's what I want my days to be. So I don't know what. Okay. So they put you on the bed table thing, stomach down, and they clean the part of your back where the injection's going to go. And then they basically like have this machine that checks your back to tell where your joints are, just to make sure they hit the right area. and they find the joint and they stick the needle in, not into the joint, but into the meat around it, and fill it up with lidocaine. So all of that pain meds go straight into you, and you're just like, ah, perfect. So I didn't really feel much but a pinch. And they're like, okay, all right, we're going in. And I didn't feel a pinch at all. And they're like, okay, so when this goes in, you're probably going to feel some pain, maybe in your legs or some tingling. You might feel the need to pee or something like that. It's just going to be a feeling. Just don't worry about it. Just ignore it. It's not your body doing it. And just hold on tight. And they have me held on really tight to this bar because the table is now like tilted 45 degrees towards them. Hold on tight like a damn It was basically like a damn roller coaster. So they had it tilted 45 degrees towards them. And they're like, all right, you might feel like some pain. You might feel some tingling, might feel some loss of feeling, might feel like you need to pee. Don't worry about it. So they're like, okay. And they start sticking it in, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I feel the pressure. Doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel... You know what they hit? They hit the nerves for the reproductive organs. And they're like, okay, just hold on tight. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm gonna fucking die. And they're like, just hold on. Okay, we're injecting it in. And I was like, they're right fucking next to that nerve, and I'm in fucking pain. Like, it's like, it's the like connection that's like deep in your stomach, like that one, the one that's like, it's right there. That's where it was. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. And they're like, oh wow, are you okay? Your hands are turning blue because of how hard I was gripping the bar. And I was like, you hit a very bad part. I'm kind of dying. And they're like, oh, okay. All right, well, we finished with the dye. And they pulled out the needle, and I was like, okay. Man, I think I would have shattered some eardrums if I was in your place. Yikes. Don't fucking blame you. I have not felt that feeling since I was like a fucking teenager. And I was like, what the actual fuck? Nerves are scary, man. That's fucking scary. So they're like, okay, so we have all the dye and it's all around your lower spine now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tilt you upside down because we need all of it to go towards your brain. And I'm like, huh? And so they tilt me like, no, not 45 degrees. No, I would say right now I'm at 90 degrees. Whatever 90 plus 45 is. So 135 degrees down with my head facing down. And they're like, okay, hold on to the bar. And I'm like, okay, but how do I know if it gets to my head? And they're like, you'll get a headache. Why are they turning you like a rotisserie chicken? Because they just got done basting me and they need to make sure the liquid goes everywhere. Which is why they had to turn me everywhere. And they're like, okay, Pan, hold on. Let us know when the pain gets to your head. As soon as you start getting a headache, that lets us know the contrast has made it to your brain. And I'm like, I've never had a headache that bad before. Because most of my headaches are like dehydration headaches. Sometimes I get migraines or stuff like that. No, it was like, oh, I could feel it creeping up my spine. Like literally I was like, okay, I feel it. It's like around my shoulders. It's like in my neck now. Thank you for the hydrate. So I was like, okay, it's around my neck now. I'm still doing okay. And then it was like somebody took a hammer and bricked the back of my head. Oh wait, no, I have had a feeling like this before. The last time this happened was in middle school when that kid threw a science textbook at the back of my head. That's what it felt like. And I was like, oh, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. And they're like, okay. And they like tilt me back up, and I'm just like reeling because I feel like there's actual stars going around my head. Like, oh my God, stars around my head, eyes are making swirls. Like I'm fucking dying. Cause like, you know how when you have migraines, they're usually the same type of migraine. Like it's the same type of headache, the same type of migraine. And because of that, you're more used to it. You're like, okay, I know what this feeling is. I've had this feeling before. That's kind of normal. This, I was like, oh my God, I've been in a car accident. Someone just plowed into me with an 18-wheeler and I'm dying on this table. Which also, by the way, I'm very upset because I had been trying to contact my spinal doctor all week because I wanted some oral sedation medication so that I could be fucking conked out for this whole thing. But he never fucking responded back to me. And I was so fucking mad. Fuck the healthcare system. I would have puked. You're stronger than me. I was not allowed to eat prior to surgery. So, or prior to, not surgery, but the CT. So, yay! I'm trying to think about what else happened. They filled up my spine and then they took me over to actually get the CT done. And they still have me on my stomach. And they're like, okay, Pan, stay on your stomach, move from there to there. And they have me like shimmy over to the other spot where it's the other bed that goes into the CT machine. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, this shit needs to end. I'm in so much fucking pain. I'm gonna fucking die. I get the CT done. And like, at this point, I'm just completely fucking shirtless because they gave me like a patient gown and I was allowed to keep wearing the pajama bottoms that I brought with me. But my top was covered with a like patient gown. And I was like, when they had me shimmying from like bed to bed and like I was being turned left, right, and upside down on that bed, that thing, like, it was impossible to move in. And I was just like, I just don't fucking care. Just get this thing off me. I don't fucking care if everyone in this place sees my damn titties. I'm gonna fucking, I just want this to be over with. I want this to be done and over with. I'm tired of being here already. So, it ends, we finally finish. And they're like, okay. So, just so you know, for recovery, caffeine is going to be your best friend. You're going to want to continue to drink caffeine as much as you can. And they didn't explain why. They're just like, caffeine will be your best friend. Wait, do I have the doctor's notes here? No, that's my care credit report. Wait, unless this is it. Gotta love when you get to those points where you could just not care at all. Yeah. This is what they said. Drink plenty of fluids for the next 24 hours. Drinks containing caffeine are particularly good. So if you like iced tea, coffees or colas, those are great choices. They don't explain anything about what it does. They're just like, drink caffeine and just don't stop drinking caffeine. And also don't do any physical activity 24 hours past the thing that happened, the procedure. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And so I'm sitting there in bed because all of my stuff is trapped in the locker all the way, like where they had me change and all that stuff. And they're like, all right, we have you in this bed now. You're sitting up so that all of the contrast can leave your brain and all of that. And like the contrast was leaving, but I felt brain fog. Like I was like, oh. And they had me sitting in this room for like 30 minutes and they come to check on me and they're like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, I feel, oh. And they're like, okay, here's some water to keep you hydrated. We're going to keep you for an additional 30 minutes. Luckily, by that time, I started feeling better. I think the hydration helped, but I think them sitting me up even higher so the CT can leave my brain, or the contrast can leave my brain faster, helped so much more because that shit was fucking insane. So they're like, okay, you're all good. You can go back to the dressing room to get your stuff and change out. And so I'm sitting there at the dressing room. Mind you, this procedure usually takes half an hour to an hour. Because of like multiple things that happened, I ended up there for over 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, let me just get my stuff from this locker. And I hit in the code to get my stuff out. Code doesn't work. And I'm like, I literally set the code. And I was like, okay, let's try the other code I use for things. Doesn't work. So I'm sitting there in the dressing room, pajama pants on, bare ass titties out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I open this damn locker? And so I'm like starting to freak out a little bit. And I'm like, I need to figure out, there's like nothing I can do. I'm not about to go out into the lobby and be like, hey, I need help. I'm fucking half naked and need help. But so there's this landline phone in the room. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I'll call my mom. She's in the lobby just waiting for me to be done. Surely she will pick up the phone. And I call her and it goes straight to voicemail. And I go, fuck! And so I'm sitting there and I'm trying this thing for like 5 fucking minutes. Like just pressing buttons, like doing anything I fucking can to get this damn thing to open. And then another patient comes in to get dressed and is like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, I can't fucking get in my locker and I can't go out to the lobby because I'm half fucking naked. So I can't even ask for fucking help to get back into the locker to get my stuff. And they're just like, okay, don't worry, I got you. Let me go get somebody. And they did. And I got my stuff and we left. Yes, Zach, you are correct. That is what it does. However, they didn't explain it. That's part of the story later. That's part of the story later. You're getting a little too far ahead of yourself. So I finally am out and my mom's like, oh, how'd things go? And I was like, I couldn't get in my locker. I tried calling you and you didn't pick up. And she was like, I saw a call and it said the caller ID was from healthcare. So I just sent them straight to voicemail. And I was like, I figured you'd do that. That's why I left you a voicemail. Why didn't you check the voicemail? And she was like, oh my God, Pan. Oh my God, Pan, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, I was like, yeah, it says here that you need to like drink a lot of caffeine and just like keep drinking it and all of that. Doesn't really say the details of why. They said it'll help with like a headache or stuff like that. And Mom was like, okay, let's stop, get some food. And I got some sweet tea to go with my food. And I got home, I laid down, and I was just drinking my sweet tea, having a great time. I have a really big TV in my room, so I turned on my PlayStation 4, was playing some Elden Ring, because I'm addicted to the game on and off stream. And I was just like, okay, this is great. Finished the sweet tea and was just like minding my own business. And then I started getting really fucking lightheaded. I started like, I couldn't feel my legs and I like felt like everything was spinning and like I was getting tunnel vision. And I was like, hey, Rumi, I think I might need tea. And so he makes me some tea and I start drinking it and I like almost instantly fucking feel better. Because apparently what they don't tell you about all these symptoms here is right under the part where it says about drinking tea, it says, these instructions are designed to lessen the possibilities of developing a quote-unquote spinal headache. There is no explanation of what the fuck that is or what you would be feeling during that time. And everything that I was feeling was a result of that. And so I start drinking hot tea and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm feeling a lot better now. And so what ended up happening was ever since Friday, I've been nonstop drinking black tea because at a certain point I will start to feel lightheaded. And apparently this is normal for 2 weeks and I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I feel like I'm addicted to black tea. Like literally I just had a TikTok short talking about how black tea is nostalgic for me. And now I'm sitting here like, I'm being forced to drink it every hour of every waking day because if I don't, I'm going to end up going unconscious and like crashing my car. So that's super fucking fun. And just like Zach said, they recommend the caffeine because it helps flush out the dye and helps with low pressure headaches. I don't think I can fit this whole bit into a short. I love how that's your thought. You're like, man, this is really fucking good content. I don't think I can fit it into a short. It's so fucking long. Listen, there's so much backstory required for it. There really is. Oh my God. But yeah, now I'm just drinking this fucking I'm drinking this fucking oh, I guess no, I'll think about it. I had ideas, but I don't know. Time for Panorama surgery story highlight. Oh my God. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm like, as every day passes by, I'm feeling like better and better. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep drinking black tea so that I don't fucking die. God. And I was actually wanting to see if they sent me the results of my CT, like the actual pictures or whatever they took of it. Apparently they don't have that. So what they instead have is a full description of all of the findings, which I don't know how to read this. Post-surgical changes of C3 to C4 ACDF with mild arthrodeses along the ventral aspect of the fused vertebral bodies. I have ideas of what that means, but there's a lot of words in there that I don't fucking understand. Don't dox yourself by your medical info. Nah, it's fine. I'm not going to dox myself via this stuff. Like, oh no, you know that Pan Moran is someone walking around with bones. Oh my God, Pan has bones. Now you're going to find them. Like, they did such a good job with the surgery. The only thing you can see is a fucking slight pinkish line across my throat, but you can't even see it that well because it looks like just part of like a fat roll. But yeah, apparently all of this stuff is just dictation. To be fair, the people who have that info would be doxing, would be the people who were there. Yeah, the whole 2 doctors that helped me and the 1 patient that got the people to help me open up the locker. If anything, my mom would dox me faster than any of those people would, I think. But yeah, apparently everything looks good there. Yeah, everything looks good there. But they like keep going like C3 to C4, C4 to C5. And like as they keep going, they do talk about like other parts where there's like more areas that look like have stenosis. And I'm like, this is really funny. Extravertebral soft tissues, unremarkable. That's a really funny statement. But yeah, like I really wanted to like show you guys. I'll probably take a picture of it whenever I have my doctor's appointment so that I can show you guys. So I just think it's really fucking funny. Be like, look guys, I told you I have a backbone, and then show you guys my spine. Hearing C4 to C5, my dumb brain is sitting here thinking of a game of battleships. I hear that and I think of chess more often. Knight to C5. Spine reveal. Oh, that would be fire. But yeah, apparently they don't send me any of the stuff about the actual images that I would like to see. Oh, wait. Yeah, they don't send me anything about that, sadly. SMH. I really wanted pictures. But yeah, apparently everything's going good. I'm healing well. I just have a lot of muscle pain for some reason. And part of it is because my muscles are learning how to handle themselves after getting hardware added. But it just sucks. Like when I was talking with them, they're like, oh yeah, you might have to start physical therapy or something. And I'm like, I've actually been to physical therapy for my neck before. And I went for 5 years straight and it did nothing to help. Like, the reason why I have such a thick ass neck is because of the fact that they had me work out my neck so fucking much, and just for it to do absolutely nothing. They're like, yeah, this will make it so that you can like prolong when you need to get the surgery done, and it'll like, you know, give you better whatever to help you out. Didn't do shit. Didn't fucking do shit. And to hear that I'm gonna have to go back to physical therapy potentially, I mean, I guess it'll be for a different issue, but it's still like very, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to deal with that again. But yeah, that's been, that was my, my Friday and my Saturday, while I was laying down for 24 hours. The only time I got up was to go pee because I couldn't stop drinking tea. And I promise you, every time I did stand up, I got immediately lightheaded, because that's apparently what happens when you have contrast material in your spine. Besides that, I think I told you guys about how me and my roommate, like, because he doesn't really have a childhood, like he was never really around TV or video games growing up. He really didn't have any access to things like a PlayStation or anything like that. And whenever he did, it would be his dad playing, and his dad would not let him touch anything. So I've been introducing him to some of the games because I have a PlayStation Plus, and was just like, yeah, like this is Ratchet and Clank, this is like Crash Bandicoot. And one thing I was showing him was Infamous. Yes, Infamous. We beat the first Infamous game and we're on the second one now. And we haven't been able to play the past few weeks because there's been something up with my internet, which I'm sure you guys also realized based off of how many times it kept like cutting out and having issues and like stream stopped and all of that. So fun fact, I've lived in this apartment for almost a decade now, right? Like a whole decade. And I was like, damn, I need to get a tech out to come figure out what's going on with my stuff. Tech comes out, sees that, oh, everything up to the modem is working absolutely fine. Looks at the modem, and then he lets out this long fucking whistle. I can't even do whistles like that. He was just like, I can't do it. Imagine like impressed whistle noise there. And he was like, the reason why your stuff's not working is because it's a super out of date model. I haven't seen any of this in a decade. And I was like, oh. So we had to get a new modem. Our modem got replaced right there, free of charge. Free of charge. Pan living up to their old title. Listen, It's not that I'm old, it's that I moved out from my mom's place as fast as I could so I didn't go insane. Now that you mention it, I should change my modem in my hometown. Yeah, like, I guess I just never thought about it. I was just like, oh yeah, the internet works. It's spotty sometimes, but what can you do? It's internet. And now it's like, oh, now that I think about it, that is true. I've been here for almost a decade and that's never been replaced. This is almost as funny as when the power people put a shovel through both my water and internet line. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, apparently my internet company has been using a newer modem. And I don't know what this means, okay? But I was like, oh, cool, new modem. And then I turn on the internet and I connect to it and it says 6E. And I was like, what the fuck is a 6E? Like, I'm gonna let you guys tell me what the fuck a 6E is. So I never got to look at what that was. Cause like, I'm officially outdated on internet logic because I know 4G, I know 2.4 gigahertz, I know 5G, but all of those are Gs. So when I connected to the internet and it was like, oh, you're connected to 6E, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's a Wi-Fi thing. But yeah, I was just like, I was shocked. Because mind you, I used to work for AT&T. So I was like, what the fuck is all this? What is 6E? Like, when it comes to troubleshooting connectivity, internet, and like, I guess like things that involve hard wires, like I can do that. I can do that pretty well. I'm not tech illiterate, but when it gets past that, I start getting like more lost. So this is where I got lost. Its full name is Wi-Fi 6 Extended. Oh. Yeah, I never heard of that before. Internet connect issues, turn off, turn on again. Yeah, but there's also more you can do. Like you can like download the application, do an internet test, because if you do an internet test from your device instead of from the router itself, then it adds more fail points compared to if it's just from the router itself. Because like, let's say if I did it from my laptop, then the issue with the internet could be with my laptop. It could be with the Bluetooth, whatever that it uses to connect to the Wi-Fi. It could be with the amount of obstructions that are in my home between my laptop and my modem. And then we finally get to the modem part where it's like, or it could be with the modem and its Wi-Fi parts. That's why they always recommend, turn on and off. And if you're running a speed test, run it from the modem itself. That way you're able to tell if the issue is with your internet provider or if it's something that's, from anything else that could be causing it all the way up to your device. Like, and that's still like not too advanced in terms of like internet troubleshooting. That's really not. So I just heard 6E and I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen that before in my life. Yeah, okay. Operates on a wider, cleaner frequency, which is exclusively for 6E compatible devices. I wonder if my Lenovo laptop is 6E compatible. That'd be really cool if it was, though. Wi-Fi 6 is a separate frequency, kind of like how you have 5 and 2.4 options. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I know, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was about to be overly nerdy about it, but it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, when it comes to this type of stuff, I know what I'm doing. But when it comes to like, hey, my internet crashes every stream, that's where I start to fall apart. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know. But apparently that issue is just with Discord and its memory leak. So yay, right? We're all cheering Discord and its issues. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose, so I gotta go find wherever the hell we have our paper towels at. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. To think we have Wi-Fi 7 all... Huh? Oh my god, so they're just they're adding more bandwidth. That's actually really cool, but that's actually kind of weird too. Okay, maybe I will do some slight nerding out about this. I remember when I worked for AT&T, there was this thing you can do with the modem called band steering, where originally with your router, you would have two separate Wi-Fi things that you can connect to. It'll be like, all right, this is your internet 5 and your internet 2.4. And you can instead make it so they merge under one connection, and then the router itself decides which internet to place you on. And a lot of people had that because it was easier for them. But then whenever they had like third-party modems or programs or anything like that, that's when things started to like kind of fall apart a little bit. But I noticed with Spectrum, like it just has only the one connection and that's it. So I'm sitting here and I'm like wondering if band steering is just automatically like a thing on Spectrum, and that's why I only have the one internet login. And then the router just decides for me what all gets connected to it and how and whatnot. Honestly, I think it's pretty interesting though. I don't do anything too special with my internet. I know some people do things like when they're setting up Ring cameras or something that needs to automatically have connection to the internet at all times of day. And it not only has to be sending, it has to be receiving information at the same time. That's when a lot of people would be setting up that type of stuff on their accounts. But I don't really do anything special like that. It's just me and old Reliable. I just connect to the internet and the internet works. And I was just like, that is simple, that's easy, and I don't need to worry about it. You know, I do wonder if I would be able to talk about my time at AT&T, because we never signed NDAs or anything for working there, which I find absolutely fascinating, because like there's so much stuff from there that I actually really enjoyed. Like, one thing that I've realized is, in terms of like working at a job, I really like creating instructions and standardizing things. I think I'd probably be really good at quality assurance or auditing. And I think that's very fun for me. It's like something I'm capable of doing and understanding very, very well. And maybe that's just the autism. I do hear that a lot of autistic people go into data entry and auditing because that's what they're good at. But I also don't know if that's like an overgeneralization thing, like how we say that like all lesbians love fishing. And it's like, well, do all lesbians love fishing? And then I look at Inky and I look at Ellie and then I go, maybe they all do. Hey, I knew it was coming. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's a generalization or if it's like a, I've never gone fishing once in my life, mind you. Yeah, you know, I've actually been fishing once. And I'm a big enjoyer of the catch and release. But that's really about it. I did that once when I was in elementary school, and that's it. I've never been on a boat for fishing ever since then. But fishing in video games, though, it can be pretty calming. Just sitting there and being like, all right, let's put on the radio, hang out with my bestie, and start throwing fishing poles everywhere. My ex-uncle almost went in the river last time I went boat fishing. All right, Inky, why did your ex-uncle almost fall into the river? It deserved low-key. Inky, if you're going to tell a story, should I call you? Are you available to call? Oh, that's actually a pretty simple story. It was 6 a.m. You know what? I will call you anyway. Actually, I'll just join the streaming thing. Boom. I'm there.
Yo, she Elden on my ring. Okay, hey, what's up?
Hello, hello. Hi, Alicia.
Okay, so there is like more to the story. I just like didn't want to fucking be essaying in your fucking stream.
For some reason, it's not showing you guys.
It's okay. It hates me. That's fine. I'm still a little fuck ass Navi, so maybe it's better.
Perfect.
Oh, there I am. Oh, see, it's a problem because I keep watching like the animation and then I don't actually remember that I have to be speaking because I'm just so entranced by it.
Zach did such a good fucking job with it.
I know. Story, right, before I forget where I am here. So my aunt and uncle, well, ex-uncle, because they divorced, but that's not the story for now. That's a different story. That's not a TOS story. We're going, okay, off track.
That's crazy.
Okay, so the thing is that my aunt and uncle, they like go fishing a lot. Like, my aunt has a like property like on the river, so that, like she can literally just fucking disappear and go fishing over there. So then brain words. Hello.
Hi. Hi, my name's
Every time I
Pan.
try to tell a story, my brain is actively fighting the fuck against me. Okay. Locking in. So they invited me because I like went fishing a lot, like just off the dock and like parks and shit around where I live because Florida. And so they would they were just like, yeah, like let's go fishing, like we'll go early in the morning, we'll have coolers for the fish, like everything's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine, like we're all going to have a great time. And so I went, I didn't sleep that night because I was too busy fucking playing Rainbow Six Siege and Animal Jam.
Oh my god.
And so like the morning came and I got maybe like an hour or two of sleep because I forgot we were leaving at fucking 4 in the morning to get like everything ready and prepared for like fucking 5 a.m. And then by the time we were like there and drove out, it was like 5:30ish, finally got the boat in. And so like I'm having a great old time fishing. I love fishing. Like I unfortunately am the lesbian stereotype fucking trademarked.
Yeah, you are. Even loving Joltik.
So, true. Is that a lesbian thing or is that just I don't even know. But like we were going fishing and I was like, okay, like I was getting pissed off because I didn't know the area well. And so like my line was getting snagged on the rocks a lot because it was and the mangrove trees. They're not like standard trees, but they're trees.
I don't think I've ever seen mangrove before. Only in Minecraft. That's what
they're called. I think that's what they're called, but I kept getting like hooked on the like branches that were like in the water. But that's where like the fish are, TM. Like the big fish that we could keep. And so like I was just getting pissed off and then I kind of just like went to go like throw my line out there because I was tired, I was hungry, I was promised food. Didn't happen. And damn, my bad, sorry. And so I threw my line. I literally threw my line. And then it came out of my hand. And I was like, oh no.
Oh no, you failed the quick time event.
Yes, and because I'm short, if I reached over the boat, I almost fell. So I was like, hey, like we need to like grab my line because like that was my grandpa's fishing line. And he was gonna beat my, like he wasn't gonna actually beat my ass, but he was gonna beat my ass because like that's his line.
Yeah.
That's his pole. Like it was mine, but like it lived at his house, you know? Like if I lost it, I did not have a pole to go fishing, and we went fishing a lot. So I was like, oh fuck, oh no, oh shit. And bro was like, oh sorry, bro referring to my uncle, as one refers to their uncles as, was literally just like, oh, it's fine. And then he goes to grab it, he misses, he catches the water. And like I'm trying not to laugh because like I don't like this man to begin with. Once again, there's lore for that, but whatever. And so I just watch him like as he's like struggling over the edge of the boat, and like he finally grabbed my line, and I'm like, oh, wicked, or grabbed my pole, and I was like, okay, wicked, like let's fucking go. And like that was safe, but then like he had to be pulled back up. Which wasn't exactly going well.
Yeah, it's getting onto a boat after you've been thrown off it is like incredibly difficult.
Well, no, that's the thing. He was still on the boat. He was just dangling with like his arms out. So he was like struggling to be able to like push himself back up because it's water and not just something you could push yourself up on. And like he eventually obviously got back up, but I don't know, like he kind of dangled. It was kind of funny.
He just dangled.
Yeah, and like he got really mad about it. He was like, "No, it's fine." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh no, his masculinity was hurt.
What can I do have been?
Yeah, the only time I've been fishing was like, when I lived with my uncle, like growing up.
Hold on. I have to. Can I interject for a second?
Of course.
I ADHD'd out completely, was scrolling on Twitter, and I saw the trailer for Robin's SP, the song in it. Why didn't they release it during like peak summer? That would have been peak summer song. What the fuck, Hoyoverse?
They've always been terrible at timing.
I know. I guess I can save it for next year, but that would have been like peak summer song. Holy shit.
True.
Okay, that's my tangent. Sorry, go ahead.
So, back when I used to live with my uncle during like elementary school, he is very much the most countryest country person you ever know. Like, he's also been a trucker. He owns horses. He loves hunting. So he would hunt like elk and deer, and we'd have like jerky and sausage and steaks all in our freezer that he'd make. And he would like do all of the work and stuff by himself too. That's where I learned how to like use a gun and like gun safety and blah 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 blah. But we're talking more about like fishing. And
yeah,
there's one place that we went to fish, and it was like this lake, which was it's a very weird lake, because basically you go 2 feet into the lake and then it has a drop off of 15 feet. And that's where we would fish, because we could just be next to it and throw out our line, and no matter how far it is, there would be fish somewhere. Like, and we never like, what's it called? We never really went fishing on a boat. We always fished on the shoreline. I feel like I'm glad we didn't fish on a boat, because I do remember one of the times my cousin was fishing, and when he went to like, you know how you like pull the string back and then throw it out?
Yeah.
He lodged that into my uncle's hand.
Ooh.
And I was like, ooh, glad I didn't do that. But yeah, like, he's the most countryest person ever, so that's where I got a lot of that sort of experience growing up, honestly.
Yeah. I know for me, a lot of it was just like, similar stuff like that, and just a lot of it being like, oh, like fishing, everybody does fishing, woo, fishing, everybody fish time, oh boy, more fish time. And now I'm just like, fuck yeah, fish. Although a lot of my fishing stories aren't like teehee, me giggling at somebody falling over the boat. A lot of it is more like, oh, I caught a fucking crab with my line, and then some dude in flip-flops was like, hey, can I have that? And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with it. Like, I'm here for fish, not crabs. And then he put his fucking, he put his, like, flip-flopped foot on the crab to then go ahead and grab it so that it couldn't pinch him. But as he didn't like put his foot on it to like crush it, but like just to stop it from moving all over the dock that we were on.
Yeah.
And as he like gently put his foot there, I don't know why he didn't expect the crab to like not pinch him, but it immediately grabbed him by the fucking foot, and like I was like maybe 13 at the time, so I am just fucking dying laughing at this man. Like, this is a full-grown ass man, and
Oh my
I'm just
God.
fucking dying as he like angrily carries his fucking crab away, and I'm like I understood the fact that like you should be like nice to people, but I was also just like, if you're out here actively crabbing all day and you're in flip-flops and you don't expect a crab to like fucking pinch you and you're gonna get mad about it, like, okay buddy, like,
That's crazy. I think most like stories I have would be hunting, because my uncle took me and my cousin hunting a lot, and I didn't really like it. It was loud. I didn't like loud noises. Like, I didn't care much about like the fact that like we were hunting things because we respected them. Like, whatever we hunted, we would like make sure to use all of it, you know?
yeah.
So I never really like had many feelings about that part. It's just guns are loud, dude.
Yeah.
So not a big fan of that. But
Another thing that...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, god damn it. The endless cycle of no, go ahead.
Fine, I'll say what I was gonna say then. I think the craziest things I've experienced were, of course, like seeing bears, seeing coyotes. There's so many times I've seen coyotes up close, but I think the time that I went hunting with my uncle and I was in the pickup, and
Zagreus.
a bear actually came by and was like sniffing at the back, and I was like, oh, and I just hid in the floorboard.
So fucking funny. Like, that's not funny, that's scary. But like, just the like mental image of you hiding in a floorboard like over the fucking thing is just really fucking funny to me.
Anyway, I have something that I want to read out from Inky.
Huh?
Earlier this week, I messaged Inky and I said, "I'm glad I can always motivate you, bro." To which she said, "No, I think I'd rather die."
Wait, when did this happen?
It was when I showed you that TikTok. What was it? It was that one TikTok about...
Oh, I know which one.
Do you want to say the line you were going to make be your Discord status?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to say it?
Go ahead.
There was... Wait, actually, I want to see what the fuck it was that I sent you, because I don't even fucking remember at this point.
You don't remember why the line is there, but it was there.
I don't remember why the line was there. I just remember it was really fucking funny. Hey, why doesn't TikTok actually show the dang thing, though?
That's crazy.
The type of wisdom your most unserious oh boy obtains when you need advice. Alright, what's up? Depression twin. I feel ya. But hey man, look at life right now. You're going up in this music shit. You're making 3K monthly. Life can be a dick, but sometimes you gotta suck it to get the pussy, you know?
Oh, sometimes you gotta suck it to get the pussy! Yes, I remember now!
Bro, what the fuck?
He was
No,
like,
wait, no, hey, wait.
he was like, I
Okay.
want to make that my status. Sometimes you gotta suck it to get the pussy.
I forgot the full quote. I just remember it sucking pussy. My bad.
And then I was like, man, I'm so glad I can help motivate you, Inky. And Inky's like, no, I'd rather die.
See, I thought about it for more than 3 seconds, which is a very rare occurrence, fear not.
Everyone agrees that's the most Inky sentence ever, though. The absolute silence. All right, what was your story?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I just had more fishing stories.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the first time I ever learned the world was corrupt was because of fishing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, like the city next to mine, because my city is too small to do anything fun like that, had a like fishing like competition for kids. It was 12 and under. And me being me was like, oh, like I'm going to show up and I'm going to like fucking destroy everybody. Like I'm that bitch, because I was like 10. And you know, 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
But I showed up to this like fishing competition, and it was basically catch as many fish in X amount of time, bring it up, get it like weighed and measured, and they'll like record the score or whatever the fuck. And very immediately there were 3 girls. There were 2 twins next to me who were 12. And then there was me, who was 10 or 9. Yeah, I was around that age. I entered it 3 years in a row, until I couldn't anymore. So I was about 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can't remember if I was 9, because I know I skipped I don't remember, whatever. I was around that age. I was young, okay? And I'm catching fish. And then I'm looking around, because I'm like, damn, like, are other people catching fish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They are, obviously. That's the part of the tournament, and it was right on the river, a very nice river. I went fishing there all the time. I knew where, you know, the rocks were, where you get your fucking line snagged and have to fucking put on a new fucking hook, deal with all that bullshit.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was great. And I catch a little baby fucking ray, and I'm like, okay, a boy in my age group caught one earlier, and they counted it. And this one is bigger. Like, we're so fucking back. Like, we're so in it. And I bring this poor little ray that I wanted to immediately return to the water. But my parents and my grandpa was like, no, dude, you gotta go turn that. You gotta submit it. Like, that's big. Like, that's a big one. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Because rays are my favorite animal. They always have been.
Yeah.
And so I'm like bringing it up, and they're like, oh, that's not a fish. And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers 20 minutes ago counted this fucking dude's ray in front of me. But I was also 9 and I was scared of people, so I didn't argue. But the second we got back to like the little spot that I had, I was pissed the fuck off.
That's so valid.
And then, like, the twins next to me, because we had been talking the whole time, literally being the only girls there, they were like, yeah, they did that to us last year, so this is probably, like, it's gonna be our last year anyways, but, like, we probably won't go on to, like, the older tournaments, because they favor the guys, and I'm like, fuck, everything I do favors the men, fuck, I hate it here. Anyways, I also saw, like, multiple of, like, the boy fishers, like, having their fucking dads fishing for them. Meanwhile, I was, like, fucking literally, like, bracing myself against the dock to reel in some of the fish. And they were like, teehee, we're just helping them reel it in because it's such a heavy fish. But no, that's when I learned that everything is corrupt, nothing is real, don't trust anybody. It was all over fishing and a cute little ray that I had caught and cried about because I felt bad even catching it.
And now look at you, our favorite manta ray VTuber.
And you know what? I know that was some bullshit because I was in second place. They knew that they couldn't not put me second. They knew that they couldn't let me win though, because in our little town, a girl winning, how would that look for our men? Die.
Oh my god, how would that look for the men?
And like the second, like I wasn't going for the prize. I went because I liked fishing.
Yeah.
But the second, like the first place prize was like $100, and the second place prize was like a fucking like pack of silly bands, and I'm like, bro. It was like, I think it was like one of those like cheap little fucking like dollar store kazoos and like a goodie bag with some other stuff. Like it was very noticeably not a thought in the world.
The way I would just be murdering everybody.
Dude, I was pissed. Also, a kid caught a seagull during that tournament. I remember that.
Well,
now.
I'm not surprised. Seagulls are kind of dumb.
Well, no, listen. He casted his line up, like a lot more up before over. He overhand casted it, and so like as it was flying up, it literally caught the seagull, and like they had to like have a whole rescue seagull operation mid fucking tournament. That was a year later though.
That's crazy.
No, it was the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen, and I was like, what the fuck? And that's how I learned to like cast like sideways, because I was scared of catching a bird.
Yeah, I've never actually hunted birds before. I know those clay discs that they call birds. I've shot those before. I'm really good at that. I've
never held a real gun. I used to have like a really big interest in hunting, but like specifically in using every part of the animal, because that's what like my grandparents were about.
Yeah.
And they live in like fucking town that's not even a town, it's so small, in the middle of like New York woods, so like they go hunting.
I feel like if you come to Texas, there's no, I think if we had a very big group in Texas, there's two things I would want to take you to. One would be our paintball range.
Oh, yes, please.
Because they have the paintball range where they have alternative paintball weapons, like paint grenades.
Dude, my mom, I used to get invited to do paintball and airsoft, and my mom would never let me do paintballing, but she did let me do like baby's first airsoft, and then I got so like beat the fuck up from it that she banned me from it, and now that I'm an adult, I want to go back. She was like, no, you can stick to Nerf only, and I'm like, bro, come on.
Honestly, I feel like paintball, I feel like that's the safer sport, honestly.
Yes.
I've been paintballing before, and like clothes. I will say, when I go paintballing, I wear thick and heavy clothes because of the fact that I am disabled. If I get hit, like, I'm probably going to get more damage than most people would.
I think another reason my mom didn't let me go is because, like, in my neighborhood growing up, like, there were, like, 5 houses around that all had kids, and we all had like a fucking entire arsenal of Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
And we would literally like use the entire street all the way to like one stop sign to the other for an entire fucking like Nerf war on the weekends.
That sounds so fucking awesome.
It was so fucking fun, but I think my mom didn't let me go paintball or airsoft because she knew that I would beat the fuck out of a kid if they fucking tried some stupid shit, and she didn't want to deal with that. Now that I think about it, that's probably 100% what it was.
Yeah, I appreciated the paintball place we went to, because they had refs in clear spots. I don't know if they still do, mind you. But they had refs, and so whenever you're out in paintball, You raise your hand high up in the air and you
Yeah.
go to the place where you're out. If somebody hits you, then they have to, at the end of the game, they have to stand in the firing line and get hit.
That's so fucking funny.
They have to stand. It's like, all right, you hit that person while their arm was up. You know what that means.
My favorite video to this day is still probably the no full auto in the building. That's not full auto.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, I don't think I could do airsoft. That's so much more dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that you would have a really fun time with. And then the other thing that I would want to do is I would want to take you to a gun range just so that you can try out a gun.
Bro, I don't think that that's a good idea. Like, honestly, I think that I would be too cocky because of all of like the Nerf guns I've dealt
Pinky, you're
with
gonna
in
end
my
up in the
life.
hospital.
The good thing about
I
that
shoot a gun
though
and my shoulder pops out of place.
is that there's a gun range that I know of that has a okay, this is going to sound absolutely bonkers, but I'm friends with somebody who owns a gun range and
Okay.
she is an instructor there. And
She-
I feel like if very
Inky, no.
attractive older woman went up to you, Inky, and said,
Inky, no.
all right, Inky.
Inky.
All right, Inky, you're going to want to hold that gun steady. Don't point it anywhere else. Inky's going to be like, and actually listen instead of like be a brat.
She.
Inky.
My bad.
No.
I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I request if that ever happens for it to be. Oh, it's gonna be filmed. Oh, it's gonna be filmed if it ever happens.
Oh, yeah, well, Inky's already said that I'm good to take pictures and videos as long as she okays them if they are going to be posted publicly. That's why I have so
Yeah.
many pictures of Inky was down the moment you said she.
Was it that obvious?
Yes.
Oh my god. But yeah, Inky's given me permission to like take photos and video of her as long as she okays it before it would like go public. Which is why
Yeah, I
I
don't
have pictures of like the Inky Ball working on cosplay or
Dude, it's so bad. Like,
And-
seeing that made me start fixing my posture. I'm gonna be so fucking for real.
it's so funny though, because like I get all these pictures and you're like, damn, these are really good, but there's some that are obviously like meme pictures.
Yeah.
And then I send them all to Inky, and Inky's like, oh right, I forgot that you sent them. Oh my god, I could post these.
Oh.
And then
Thanks,
she never does, so that I make really shitty edits.
No, but those edits are so good, dude. They're so good.
You weren't made for victory.
Oh, a gel ball. I want a gel ball.
I've never heard of that. Like, I kind of have an idea of what it is. It's like the ones that you add water to, right? But I've never heard it called that.
Yo, do you guys remember Orbeez?
Yeah. Okay, I actually have a story about Orbeez.
I do too. Go ahead.
So, you know, Inky, you know that one job at AT&T that we both worked?
Yeah.
And it was just a different operation, but a different state.
Yep. I remember that job. Trust me.
You know how my company that I worked at completely shut down and then managed their employees so terribly that they had to pay each employee $4,000.
Yes, I do remember this story.
So somebody, I don't know who. I'm going to make that very clear. I do not know who. Dumped Orbeez in all of the toilets in the women's restroom.
No.
on the last day of the job.
No, that's so bad.
And I really don't know who did it. All I know is the people that had to go to the bathroom after and were like, oh no, and ended up using the downstairs bathroom instead.
Damn. My story with Orbeez isn't as good.
I'm ready for it.
I was just gonna say that, like, my mom hated the concept of Orbeez so much, and, like, I would beg for them, like, constantly. Like, I mean constantly. I wanted to just know what it's like. I just wanted to know. And then one of my friends, growing up, like, had a bunch of Orbeez, and, like, they would do a whole bunch of, like, Orbeez shit, and then, like, use them in crafts. So then I was over there, and, like, there was a bunch of extra, and I'm like, can I just have these to bring home? So then I got a bunch of fucking Orbeez, and I brought them home, and I was like, look, you said I couldn't have Orbeez, so I got free Orbeez, and, like, free is good. You've taught me free is good. Free is great. And my mom was so pissed off that I had gotten a hold of Orbeez. And she was just like, oh, joy.
Oh, joyous day.
Yeah. And, like, I had the Orbeez, and, like, she, like, put them on, like, a little, like, foot massage bath thing that we still have to this day. I think that shit's older than me, to be so honest. And she was like, oh, look, like, we can do a little spa day. We can do a spa day. Isn't that so wonderful? Because she didn't want me to have these fucking Orbeez. And once my feet were in them, she knew I'd never want to touch them again, and it fucking worked. And so I got those Orbeez for 20 minutes, and then that shit was gone. Same with kinetic sand. Do you guys remember kinetic sand?
Is a master manipulator at manipulating child Inky. Oh my god.
Oh, to be so fair as a disclaimer, as a child, I was a fucking cunt, dude. I was a bitch. If there was a rule, it did not exist to me. Like, I tested every single rule to see how far I could push it until the trouble happened. So I get it, I understand, because if my mom would have went like, you can have the Orbeez, just don't put them down the drain or get them near I would have shoved all that shit in there, bro. Immediately.
I was literally the least problematic child, which is ridiculous because my mom would ground me all the fucking time. Like, I would have the newspaper and, like, be going through it for the comics, and my mom would see, like, ads on the back of the newspaper and be like, how dare you? And I'd be grounded. Or there'd be, like, email in my spam folder. The spam folder that is literally called spam. How dare you, Pan? You're grounded again.
Did I? Never mind. I don't actually, that's not a story.
That's not a story?
I was going to mention the one time I got, like, severely grounded because I looked up Animal Jam e-sex on YouTube on my mom's phone. Hello? Is this thing on? Did my headphones die? Hello? Did I kill Pan Moran and Alicia in one fucking go?
No, I've just been silent this entire time.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
Mostly because I gotta go eat soon. Dude, I was...
Real.
Con weekend was brutal, bro.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for your stream about it.
I'll do it on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah, so I gotta go
miss
back
mine.
I gotta go back to my normal ass job tomorrow.
Bro, that shit's always so hard after con.
So while we do have you,
Yeah,
Are
what's
there-
up?
is there anything that you've actually been interested in trying? I don't think you would like, I'm pretty sure Alicia would not want to go to a gun range or like airsoft or paintball or anything like that. But are there any things that you would be like, oh, I would actually want to do this with friends?
I want to go to a spa. I want to go to a spa. I need to go to a spa. I need to get a massage. I need to get my spine cracked or something.
Honestly,
Dude.
I'm 100% for that because, okay, I know a place that does really good massages. They're the ones that help me out with my shoulders and my back and like how fucked I am as a person. But one thing I've constantly been looking for in Dallas is somewhere that has a heated pool that isn't a hotel. Because when I went to Colorado with my mom to visit family, we went to this
Oh, the hot springs. Don't
Yeah.
talk about the hot springs. I'm so jealous.
it was so good. And because of that, I want to find somewhere that actually has a hot tub or like a heated pool to relax in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently that's just
Also-
impossible to find.
Also, Pan, did I tell you about... I told Inky earlier, but I have a drink in my fridge that I've dubbed the Heart Attack 2000 because it's Monster
No.
and Gamer stuff.
You actually did it?
I actually did it. I measured out the amount of caffeine. It's like 20 milligrams more than a full can of Monster.
Why
So
would
it's
you
not
do
even-
that?
Hey, I have to get up on Tuesday. Today is technically Tuesday.
No, that's not the question. The question is, why would you do that?
I need to be able to wake up, man.
Don't you have
I used to
ADHD?
not
Doesn't
sleep.
caffeine make
Chug
you
a Gamer
sleepy?
subs.
It doesn't actually. I think I'm like the weird exception to that.
Okay, well, everybody, it was nice knowing Alicia. I don't know if she's going to make it for her Wednesday stream. But oh my god, yeah, us going to like a spa would be so awesome. Like getting massages and like if they had a like giant hot tub, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
I miss getting massages, dude. Like, sometimes I just need, like, a full body reset. The first time I had a massage, I literally tried to get up, and my body felt so not in pain for the first time. I thought I had been, like, paralyzed.
So, you know how one of my legs is, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but back in 4th grade, my growth plate in one of my legs got damaged. So one leg is slightly shorter than the other. It's 3/4 an inch shorter than the other. And I went to a massage and like the person that was doing mine was like, oh yeah, like we do this. And they're like, oh, do you want like your legs massaged? And I was like, I don't think I've ever had my legs massaged. Like they usually just do my back and my shoulders, but they feel pretty good today. So sure, why not? And so they're going in and like doing like around my knees and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that was great. And then an hour later, like I can't, like I'm losing the ability to stand. Like my knee keeps giving out because all of that tension that it had from trying to keep up with my other leg was released. And it was just,
Yup.
it was just too fucking real.
That was
Oh.
another one of my problems when I had the massage, because like all of my muscles relaxed, so all of my muscles that are making up for my other muscles not muscling were relaxed, and so I
Mhm.
was just like, oh.
See, it's so good getting a massage, especially when my shoulders hurt. Because at least for like 3-ish days after, I don't feel any pain up there. And I guess that's probably a big sign that it is probably muscle related instead of anything else. But oh my god, it feels so good and it's so helpful. Have you guys ever had like manicures and pedicures?
People can't touch my feet. I've done the hands.
I'm of the same opinion, Inky. I'm a sock always on autistic, and I know that you're a sock always off autistic.
I still don't like things touching my feet, socks included. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Although I have been a sock wearer more recently.
Like, I always need to have socks on. I don't know why. It's like, that's the very first thing I put on after a shower. And maybe it's just because it's like, yeah, it protects me. It's it's my hazmat suit for the real world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's some places that, what's it called? They, do manicures, and they do, like, facials, and they'll, like, do massages. Like, they do the whole 9 yards and all of that. And I've never done all of that. Like, I've had a manicure done, I've had my nails done. Never anything past that, though. I've also never had a mud bath. The spa place that me and my mom went to, they did offer mud baths, and I looked at it and I was like, maybe next year. Because I do want to revisit Colorado, but with less glass seating.
Yeah.
Are y'all getting tired?
No.
Yeah.
You said a lot of words and I lost the plot. Like, I heard every word individually.
Well, Alicia, you are free to go to bed whenever you want to. I do appreciate you swinging by, though.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to interrupt. I always feel weird being like, hey, I'm gonna go to bed, because it feels like I'm interrupting the conversation. So I usually just, like, silently leave or wait for a pause.
Wow, this is such an interesting pause.
I don't know. Good night.
Night. Oh, Texta uploaded the clip. I'm curious what this one is. If it's just a me clip, or if you're in it, Iki.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so curious. There's no bullying Inky for once? Oh no. I'm gonna silently watch it real quick.
I don't know, sometimes I deserve to be bullied. Like, sometimes I, like, hear back some of the things I'm saying, and I'm just like, oh, girl, like, why don't you close your mouth for once?
Texta. You're right. There's no you bullying Inky, and there's no me bullying Inky, but Inky is being bullied.
Is Inky bullying Inky?
No.
Oh, that's rare.
You'll find out tomorrow.
Oh man, okay.
That's such a great one, though. No, it's just a chill clip. No. Yeah, you'll find out tomorrow. Now you have something to look forward to. It's been so funny watching your one friend do clips of your videos.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's so funny, dude. They're doing so good too.
Dude, like, I still can't believe how it happened. Like, he literally just DM'd me and he was like, hey, can I practice editing on, like, your shit? And I was like, yeah, man, why not? Like, I expected, like, one, like, just, like, a silly haha. And bro's like, okay, so I've made this account. I'm doing this. This is our upload schedule. And I'm like, whoa.
Upload schedule. Inky,
I don't even have that. What are we talking about right now?
Inky, at this point, you might as well just hire this person as your clipper and shorts maker. Like, just give them
Literally.
access to your fucking login.
No, we've been talking about it. I'm like, you're not gonna click any suspicious links, right?
Inky, you're the only one that clicks suspicious links.
That's incorrect. I have never clicked a suspicious link in my life. Every time I have gotten a virus has either been because I was 9 years old trying to download Roblox, or because I turned off my ad block and miscommunicated what I was clicking.
Uh-huh. It's because you were 9 years old and trying to download Roblox, and because you were a full-grown adult trying to download a different game. Almost as if nothing has changed.
Okay, but that's two. That's two. Twice.
I have never had a virus.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay, well, some of us are built different, but in a bad way.
That... How am I supposed to even respond to that?
I don't know, with words?
Gesundheit.
I know some of the things I do are stupid and questionable, but like a virus when I was like 9 isn't that bad. Like the only bad one was the recent one.
Yeah, that was really fucking bad. And I feel like
in my defense, I did communicate that, like, I did ask, like, hey, this is correct, but we were both talking about two different things, and none of us verified that we were talking about the same link.
Okay, but I'm still going to quote my favorite part of the conversation. Me being like, hey, you should double make sure everything's clear. And you being like, nah, that shit was the easiest virus deletion in history for me. Immediately followed by Mr. Beast.
No, that is unfortunately the funniest timing ever, and me immediately going like, hey guys, I think I'm getting hacked. I need to go.
Like, dude.
But hey, I got that shit under control. I did clear that shit out.
I
got
did.
my shit.
You got everything under control. I just still was
Changing,
sitting there like,
all
bro.
500 things logged in on every goddamn account and every email was quite literally hell.
Mm-hmm. Me having to warn everybody on your server because...
Me actively leaving, like, every fucking streamer's server and communities I'm in because I didn't want them to get fucking Mr. Beast.
Oh.
Yo, hold on. I gotta take a fat fucking piss. I'm so sorry. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm still so shook about that entire situation because I've been hit with the Mr. Beast DM twice now.
Twice? Alright, I sat back down.
To the bathroom!
I wanted to hear that. Okay, I'm pulling you up on my phone. Keep talking.
Bro! Of course, the first time was with Inky over here, who was like, all right, I'm going to go download this game. All right. Yeah, we're all on the same page. Yeah. We got this. Clicks the wrong thing. Installs the wrong thing. Gets hacked. Clears part of it and goes, oh, that was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. God, that was so easy. That was amazing. And I'm like, are you sure? Maybe you should do some extra tests, check some extra stuff. Nah, don't worry, Pan. Don't worry, everything's good, everything's clear, we're absolutely wonderful. And then Mr. Beast immediately. And the second time I got a DM was from my artist, Papilio Mare. I was like immediately like going at Papilio Mare, hey, you just got hacked. Hey. And she was like, uh-oh. And then she had never done it before, gotten hacked before, and I had to walk her through. I had to explain to her what happened with Inky. And I had to ask Inky questions like, okay, where was the keylogger that the hackers put onto your computer so that Papilliomare can make sure it's not there? So I was walking Poppy through like, all right, you're gonna need to reset your password for everything on your computer. You're gonna need to do this and do this and do this. But luckily Poppy had a friend also that was helping that helped her get a good like ad block, or no, not ad block, like some type of antivirus, anti-malware thing that ran a test, got rid of like, I think it was like over 30 viruses. And like, she was all good. And I was like, thank God you're safe. Like, I don't know how it is that my two friends have both managed to do something on the Mr. Beast level, but it happened. And then Pavilion messages me and is like, oh yeah, have you ever seen this message before? And it's a picture saying, activate your Windows 11. And I said, Papilliomare, is that what you clicked? And she's like, yeah, you know, it said activate your Windows 11. So I thought, oh, you know, it's probably like, I probably need to activate it so my computer keeps working. And I was like, but it's fine now. It's fine now. Her account is safe. All of her logins have been fixed. Unlike Inky, who they logged into her Steam and then unfriended all of her friends. That didn't happen to Papilliomare, luckily. But I made sure to help her make sure all of her stuff was safe. Welcome back, Inky.
Hello.
Did you hear what happened?
Yes, no, I was watching. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that, oh my God. Listen, if I'm sitting here minding my own business and I get Mr. Beasted again, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to like create a PSA about all of y'all's failures to communicate and no internet safety.
Yeah.
Iggy's like, not even gonna lie, that's so valid.
No, like that's honestly, like I don't have an argument.
Oh my God, Inky. So it has been actually, hold on, let me check to see about this. Inky, there it is.
That's me. I'm Incubus. What, sir? Meow 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 meow. Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh wait, I should probably just look up green screen.
Blinking with my big little eye.
All right, Inky. It has been almost 2 months since I have asked you for a video.
Oh.
I've asked you for a video for a clip idea that I really want to have done.
It's because I didn't.
Stares at you, blinks my eyes wildly. So I have a funny addition to the Inky Mr. Beasting pan for what happened on your end. Oh no. But Inky, I really want that so I can have text to do the thing, and it's going to be such a good clip, and I'm going to post it everywhere.
Uh-oh. Fine, I will do it when the new actually I don't know when the new is going to happen, but I will try my best to give you what you need on the current.
Yeah. It's what do you think of my idea? Is it one of the stupidest ideas you've heard, but funny?
I was gonna say, it's one of the stupidest but funniest things you've ever said to me.
Like, I feel like as a VTuber, a lot of my ideas that I get in my head, like, I have a project idea and then I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it right now.
Yeah.
So that incident happened right when all the hacks via Minecraft mod packs are happening. And if you remember what Inky was setting up, you can imagine what my first reaction was.
Oh no, I would have never. I would have been like, hey, find somebody else to do that. I'm busy.
But can you imagine if you used a mod pack that ended up hacking everybody? I know how hard you are on yourself. I think that would be your 13th reason.
Bro, that would have been like my 27th.
27! We're more than doubled! That's crazy. By the way, whenever you do feel up for doing more stuff, I would very much like to continue Super Lesbian Animal RPG or just hang out.
Real. We have things that we definitely need to like catch up on, like Abiotic, Super Lesbian, fucking other bullshit that I'm not remembering, but I've definitely said or asked about.
Yeah, because I'm just like, oh my god, that'd be so much fun. And like, it's funny because like, I end up streaming and I'm like doing something else, and then Inky's like, I'm gonna join. And I'm like, we could have been doing the game at this time.
Well, I'm
just messing around, by the way.
No, I know. But also, like, in my defense, I'm always just like, no, everybody's busy. Like, I'll do my own thing, and then I'll see one of my friends go live, and I'm like, oh, tee-hee-hee, my friends. And then they're like, Inky, get over here. And I'm like, uh-oh, it's not tee-hee-hee, I'm in trouble.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I just need to, like,
You just need to literally grab me by the fucking antennas and just throw me into something.
Okay, I can do that. What are you doing tomorrow?
Did I make plans tomorrow? Hold on. No, I do not have plans tomorrow. I had to check the calendar. Hey, I don't like that. Hey, that's a little concerning.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I think I've been kidnapped.
It's been about 2 hours for my stream. I actually do have something I have to do early tomorrow morning. It's adulting bullshit that I don't want to do, but I kind of have to. So let me go see if there's anybody I can raid.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I should also probably sleep. I haven't really slept.
Yeah, go get some sleep, dude. Oh my god. All these people. Okay, I'm going to see if I can raid this person. Okay, cool, I can. Wait, can I? Did that actually work? Because it's not showing anything on my end.
It says your rating. It says you use /raid.
Okay, I see it now. Thank God. Okay. All right. I am going to be heading off to go get myself ready for sleep so I can be up in about 9-ish hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm so glad that all my redeems are working. I fixed all of them, including the wake up one, but don't do it right now because I'm about to end stream. Don't do it right now because I'm about to end stream, please. All right. I will talk with you guys later. Bye-bye.